Hello, welcome to VMC. Today we are going to have a bit of a fun video. I'm going to react to some memes and cartoons that people have been sending me ever since the 1-year anniversary. We're gonna go through them and hopefully have a bit of a laugh today. Join me. All right, let's find a good first one. Oh my goodness, this pigeon is me on a daily basis. It says, "I'm not an early bird or a night owl. I am some form of permanently exhausted pigeon." I'm gonna start using permanently exhausted pigeon to describe my feelings. All right, this one says, "Sometimes you just need a good, clean joke. Dog shampoo, dog conditioner." So you have to be a bit of a behavior nerd to find this one funny. The person that is under dog conditioner is of course the infamous Pavlov, who was the one who figured out that if you ring a bell and then immediately give a dog some food, eventually the dog will start to salivate just hearing that bell, because to them that noise predicts that food is coming. And so in the behavior world, we now call this conditioning. When you sleep 4 hours a night and think coffee will fix it. And then there's this image of this little band-aid over a huge crack in the concrete. Yeah, but at the same time, I could not live without my caffeine, so don't take it away from me. Looking in the mirror while getting ready for a social occasion, wondering how to erase 5 years of chronic veterinary-related stress and self-neglect from my face. Yeah, I mean, have you seen the bags under my eyes? Those aren't there by accident. I can't fix stupid, but I can fix their animals. Yep, I mean, it's true. We try so hard to teach people, but there are so many people that just don't want to learn. Exhausting. It's part of why I'm making this channel. I'm trying to teach people so that they can do better for their animals and need less fixing because they will have prevented issues. Well, that was a waste of money with a porcupine in a bubble bath. I'm kind of tickled by the thought of a porcupine taking a bath. That's funny. How to be a dog. Step 1, make someone love you. Step 2, spend your whole life finding creative ways to kill yourself. And then the dog says, "I think you should know I ate some batteries earlier." This is of course by the Oatmeal. I love the Oatmeal. They have a fantastic book about the life cycle of having a dog, and it hits me square in the feels every single time I read through it. Oh, if you haven't read Oatmeal cartoons yet, you should definitely give it a try. I understand it's not for everybody. I had this one sent to me more than once, which I'm going to take as a sign that I need to be using this. So it's a flow chart that says, "Should I tell this work story at the dinner table?" A flow chart for veterinary professionals. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of doing these things. There's often food items that will look like, say, purulent material from a wound, or noodles that look like intestinal parasites. There's just so many things that will trigger a work memory. And because I guess that people like myself are desensitized to this sort of subject matter and are just so used to it that we don't understand that everybody else finds this incredibly disgusting. Like, we can eat in the middle of anything in a work day, because if you get a chance to shovel some food in, you have to, otherwise you won't get another chance. Breaks and things like lunch are just unknowns for so many people in the veterinary world. And I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying it should be that way. It's something that's very much contributing to the burnout and the problems in vet med. It's so true on the one side along the flow chart, how it says, "How many of these people work in veterinary medicine?" And then it says everybody, and then it says you're good to go and bonus points if you make people spit out their food. Yeah, in vet med we often have a bit of a dark sense of humor. I think it's part of what we use to cope with all of the trauma we see every single day. But as a result, we're kind of bonded together as this group of people who understand what life is like on a day-to-day basis in vet med. And so telling these stories is a way that we bond and cope and kind of release some of the stress of the day. But I shall take this flowchart to heart for those of you who sent this to me. A new study recently found that humans eat more bananas than monkeys. I can't remember the last time I ate a monkey. Oh, proper English structure, how things are written, it's important and it matters. I'm sure my English teachers will be thrilled that I think that, because, man, going through school, I really didn't put a lot of effort into the arts per se. I was all about that science all the time. Me checking to see if the fractious cat has swallowed his meds. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not the easiest thing to get medication into a cat. I should do a video on how to teach pets to take medication on cue. Remind me to do that, everybody. I should make a video on that. Client: oh, you don't have to worry about my dog. She's an absolute angel. Me whispering: so was Lucifer. Yeah. If we ever are suggesting giving medication to reduce stress for your pet or using a muzzle, it is not because we don't like your pet, it's not because we don't want to help them, it's because we know that the vet clinic can be a very stressful environment and we're simply doing our best to keep everybody safe. It's not a judgment on how the animal does outside of the vet clinic, it's not a judgment on the person with the animal, it's simply putting safety first. Thank you for joining me for this more lighthearted video. I hope you've enjoyed this. Don't hesitate to let me know if you'd like me to continue doing this or to send me anything that you would like me to react to and get an opinion on. I'd love to hear from you. All right, you take care. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.